My people, welcome back to Inspired Generations. I'm so excited to be back with another video. It's been like 2 weeks since the last time I got an opportunity to post a video on this channel, and I'm sorry about that. But sometimes it can get busy over here. It can get busy over here, and you have to, keep working on yourself. But I want to say that I'm always excited whenever I get a chance, to come and share with you from my own experience of what I've gained in this place as an international student and what I've learned in this place. It's always amazing whenever I get that chance to come and talk to you people, to advise you on how we can get to grow together, on how you can get to come to this place as an international student. And I promise you people, there's so much on the way coming. I'm working on it, and you guys, we started this, like probably 1.5 years ago, and it's been an amazing journey, and I'm so excited of, to where we are today. And I have a lot planned for this channel, and I pray we can all get along to grow together and to help each other to grow. So today I have, as you can see, the topic of today is quite, if you look it from an angle, you can get confused, but it's something that I want to share with you people out of experience of the people, the research that I've done, from the messages that I get each and every day from people, because I get a lot of messages from people maybe who have gone to the embassy, and in one way or the other they were not able to get the visa. And so out of those messages, I've decided, to share with you uh, the reason as to why you shouldn't apply for community college if at all you want to come to this place. And I just want to say that it's not like you shouldn't apply for community college, but as we continue with the video, I'm going to share with you two point of the reason as to why you shouldn't apply for the community college, because, and I'll tell you the reason why, out of research, and because I talk to people each and every day. I get messages from people, hey Tony, I went to the embassy and I didn't get the visa. So make sure that you stick around to the end of the video so that you can get to benefit with this video if you want to come to this place as an international student, or if you have a friend of yours, you have a son or a daughter that you want to bring to this place, or you want them to come to this place as international student. And of course, as we go on, we will talk more. I will continue to share my experience and experience of other people, so that you can know, as you come to this country as an international student in the United States, to be specific, what should you expect. So if this is your first time stopping by Inspired Generations, please make sure that you subscribe. And I thank you so much, because right now probably we are around 10,500 subscribers, and that's a good, and I do appreciate so much. So make sure that you like the video and share with your friends so that we can get to grow together. So let's get into the details of today's video. So as I said, this information I'm sharing, it's out of research that I've done from the messages that I get from people who have gone to the embassy, and in one way or the other they were unfortunate not to get the visa. And when I get such messages, hey Tony, I went to the embassy and I was not able to get the visa, I ask them, um, what kind of questions did I ask you? What kind of answers did you provide for them? And this is one of the questions that I do ask them. So what is your background, education background from your home country? And the reason why I ask that question, I want to know whether this person has a bachelor's degree, or maybe is high school, or she's an high school graduate, or maybe you have a diploma. I want to know the level of education, because when you go to the embassy, that's one of the things that they get to look into. They want to know what is your level of education from back home. Are you a university graduate, right? Are you an high school graduate? And so they use that to gauge if they should give you a visa or not. And there are so many things that we will continue to share. I will tell you, these guys are psychologists, and of course, this is their country. This is their home country, and not everybody they can let to come to this place. That is the sad story about it, right? So I get to ask such kind of questions, why? What kind of answers did you provide for them? If you have a bachelor's, so the question that you should ask yourself, when you're planning to come to this place, there's something that they call progress. They want to see, one, what you've been doing with your life, right? your level of education. So I want us to ask ourselves this question, right? Why would you apply for community college if you have a first degree from home or from a university back home? Because what it means, you go to the embassy, you have a bachelor's degree, right? You have a bachelor's of computer science, and then you go to the embassy, you have applied for a diploma, because when you apply for a community college, they call it what you can graduate with in a community college, it's called an associate degree. It's more like a diploma, all right? It's just another name. They call it an associate degree. So the question is, you have a bachelor's degree in science, and then you're applying for an associate degree in nursing. It doesn't make sense. Maybe for you it makes sense, but for them it doesn't make any sense, because they should expect you to go high, right? To apply for something that is higher than what you have achieved in your own country. Because when you go to that place, they want to see, a growth. Okay, I hope you guys understand that. So you go to the embassy, they want to see you're coming in this place to do something that is going to help you grow as a person, not to go down the level of what you've achieved, of what you've already achieved in your own country. Because when you're applying for a community college, because they understand, it's not like they don't know. They probably know the reason why you're applying for a community college, because maybe you're considering it because of the school fees. But at that point, you have to show them something. So there is a very high probability, and actually almost 99% of the people that I've talked with, or the people that have texted me, hey Tony, I went to the embassy, 99% of them that have gone to the embassy with a bachelor's degree applying for a community college, they have ended up being denied visa. And so I had to gather information, the reason as to why, the reason as to why these people were denied visa. So if you have a bachelor's degree, please don't go for a community college. I've always been sharing with you, you can apply for a master's degree. And once you come to this place, if you go to the embassy and you're lucky enough to get that visa, if you come to this place, then you can get to transfer to a community college if that is what you want. Okay? So if you have a bachelor's degree, don't apply for a community college. I hope this information is going to help you. Maybe you can share with your friends. Tell them that if you have a bachelor's degree, I would advise that you apply for a master's degree. And then once you come to this place, you can always, I will tell you this, you can always transfer to a community college. You can always change to whichever the course that you want to do in this place. All right? But the thing is, if you have a bachelor's degree, don't apply for a community college, because it doesn't show any progress. It doesn't show any development. It's like telling them that you're going a class low of what you've already achieved in your home country. And that in itself, it doesn't sound, it doesn't go well with them. And for that reason, they will deny you visa. And then the second thing, one thing that you have to understand when you come to this place or you apply for a school, there is a very high probability. As long as you qualify for that particular course that you are applying for, there is a very high probability that the school is going to give you admission. Because for them, they want international student. They want international student in their school. Because, for some reasons, when school has international student, they get some funding from the government. Okay? So in the school that you're going to apply for, they will definitely give you admission as long as you qualify for that particular course. And so this is the danger with it. In a community college, it's so easy to get admission. And so therefore, there are so many people who end up applying for community colleges, all right, as an international student. So, and for that case, the number which they allow, there's a very, very huge competition. And so for that reason, there is a very high probability you will get denied visa at the embassy if you have applied for a community college. And actually, this is what I would advise you. Even if you're an high school graduate, well, you can apply for a community college for that case, but I would advise that you go for a bachelor's, and for a bachelor's, it means that you are going to apply for a university. Okay, so that is my my little knowledge about how the embassy works, and the things that you have to, there's a way that you have to present yourself at the embassy, the things that they look into for them to give you the visa. Okay, so if you have high school, you have an high school graduate, I know most people, the reason why most of us choose to apply for community college, because in a community college, maybe they are not going to ask you for GRE, they are not going to ask you for GMAT, they are not going to ask you for TOEFL, they are not going to ask you for IELTS, IELTS. They are not going to ask for all those information, all those documentation. So we prefer to go to the community college. But as we go on, probably I'll keep sharing with you some of the courses and the master's program that you don't need all those stuff to apply to get admission. Because, well, most of universities, they will ask you for TOEFL or ask you for IELTS and stuff. But there's a way that you can write to the school asking for a waiver. When I was coming to this place, I didn't do any of those. And actually, the course that I was applying for it's a very major course in terms, in tech world, because I was applying for Masters of Science in Business Analytics, and they didn't tell me to do any of those. I was able to ask for a waiver, and I got a waiver. So you can do the same. You can do the same as long as you've done your bachelor's. You've done your bachelor's using English. If you come from a country where they speak English, probably if you come from French-speaking countries and such, they might force you to take IELTS or TOEFL and such. But if you're confident enough, you can write them requesting a waiver, and you can explain the reason as to why you think that you qualify to get a waiver, and they will reason with you. But the point that I want you people to note is, if you have a bachelor's degree, then please don't go for community college. Okay? Apply for a master's program, and then once you come to this place, you can always transfer to a community college. You can always change to any course that you want to do. Nobody can limit you to what you want to do. I remember back home in Kenya, sometimes the government decides what you want to do, and that is the sad part of it. I think right now they are kind of trying to change the system of education, and I hope that it can turn out to be good, because the good thing in this place, you just decide what you do. If you want to do nursing, then you go for it. If you want to do law, then you go for it. If you want to do engineering, then you go for it, as long as you qualify for that particular course. Okay? So if you have a bachelor's degree, don't go for community college. And again, it's not the best option for even a high school graduate. It's not a good option, because there's a lot of competition. There are so many people who want to come to this place as international students. So you have to be mindful of that when you're doing the application. And so that is the reason why you should go for something that is, going to make them happy even when they're making decision. Because I want to give you a secret. When you come to this place, those guys at the embassy, they know for some reason this guy is not going to come back. Okay? It's not like they don't know. They know that for some reason, there's a very high probability that this guy is not going to come back even after school. And so even when they are letting you come to this place, they want to let somebody that they know for sure, even if this guy goes there and decide to stay, then he or she is somebody who can add value to a country. So you have to think about all those factors. It's not like these people don't know that you want to come to this place and don't go back home. I mean, that's what it is, right? So you have to think about that. And that's the reason why I think I'm going to be sharing with you some of the courses that that have a very high chance of you getting a visa at the embassy, because that place can be a mess. That place can be a mess. It's scary, right? Getting admission is one thing. Yeah, getting admission is one thing. You can submit your document, your CV, your transcript, your degree certificate, a bank statement, a statement of financial resources, a statement of purpose. You submit all those documents, your passport, okay, and get admission. So easy. But then going to the embassy, it's a whole another situation. Okay, so you have to prepare yourself. You have to make sure when you go to the embassy, then you can convince these people that you're worthy to come to this place as an international student. And I will say this, I think out of my experience in this place, I think I should even share with you my own experiences as an international student in this place, so you can know, even when you're doing that application, what you're getting yourself to. Because I will tell you, right now I'm going to do another live video in my other channel, Tony Vlogging, and mostly I use Swahili there. And the kind of topic that we're going to have there, it's about the struggles of international student and any other person that comes to this place, either in green card or any other visa. So those struggles are real, but I will continue to share with you because I feel like I need to let you people understand what international students go through in this place. So even as you make that decision, you know what you're getting yourself into, okay? So that you can be prepared psychologically, socially, emotionally, financially, and all aspect possible. Because I won't lie to you, life of an international student, it's not easy. It's not easy, but it's possible. You can make it, you can do it, you can do whatever you want with your life in this place. And from my own experience, I can't regret of making a decision to come to this place. It's been an amazing, tough experience. Yeah, but it is possible. You can make it. You're gonna go through those struggles. Sometimes you're not going to sleep, but it is worthy. It is worthy taking a chance. And so, guys, I think that is it for now. And if you have any comment, you can leave that comment in the comment section. You have any question, you can always do that. And of course, you can always text me on my Instagram page, Tony Mudomi. You can do that. Or even Facebook, Tony Mudomi, or my Facebook fan page, that is Inspire Generations. You can check me out there, text me, and we can have a conversation. Blue check back, thank you for that. Postgraduate, yeah. I think maybe when you talk about postgraduate, I hope you mean masters, or yeah. That's a good decision. So you can reach me out and we can have a conversation. We can have a conversation if you have any question. And of course, I get so many messages each and every day. So I get to I'll make sure that I reply all of them. And then when the conversation goes on, then I can know which one I should take if you're serious. And I can always help you. I don't charge anything. It's free of charge, for now. You don't know what is going to happen in future, but that is it. And I just want to say, if you're preparing, of course, this is the time for those people who want to come to this place on fall semester. The fall semester start on August. That is the best semester. Of course, I've always told you guys that, well, we have summer semester, which is not the best, because not unless you're loaded in terms of money, then you can come to summer semester, because there's no break for 3 semesters: summer semester, fall semester, spring semester. No break. So I would advise you come to the fall semester, of which is not the best semester actually. The best semester to come to this place as an international student is the spring semester. All right, because you do your spring semester, you have a summer break, which is okay. You can get some money and get to clear your school fees and all that. So that is it for now, guys. I will see you in the next video. If you have a question, please make sure that you leave that question in the comment section. You can text me via Instagram, Facebook, and we can continue to have this conversation. And I wish you the very, very best. Have an amazing week. I'll see you very, very soon, but I'll see you next weekend. That's one for sure. And maybe within the week, maybe within the week. Right now, I can honestly say that I don't have, like a specific date that I can get to produce all these videos for you, but I will try my best to make sure that I give you the right information all the time whenever I get a chance. So that is it for now. I'll see you in the next video. May God bless you. Do whatever you can. If you want to come to this place or any other country, do your due diligence and you can make it. It is possible. There is nothing that is impossible in this life. You all have to put effort to work for it, be smart, and work hard, and you can make it in this life. So that is it for now. I'll see you in the next video. Make sure that you subscribe, like the video, and share with your friends. Bye bye, and I'll see you very, very soon.